Hey folks, I've been watching this show called Dexter. I'm sure a lot of people know what that is already, but for those who don't, it's about a serial killer who kills serial killers. Mostly I find this a very interesting show because of the psychology of the character, how he got that way, and it's very basic, it's almost stereotypical. But it does raise a lot of interesting questions, I think. Now, the state kills people like this character kills, and many people consider that right. They have no problem with that. But the individual in the show kills these characters, these serial killers, and this is supposed to be wrong. And I find that a very interesting thing. If it's state-sponsored killing, it's perfectly fine. It's why we have wars, it's why we have the death penalty, because as long as the state's killing people, that's okay. Individuals kill other individuals, doesn't matter how bad they are, that's not okay. It seems a little off, a little strange, a little uneven there. It's a double standard. But that's one aspect of the show that I find interesting. Another thing is, like I said, even though it's very stereotypical, the fact is his character has the origin story of being a little boy trapped in a shed, a trailer, a storage area, something along those lines, and watching his mother be killed, watching his mother die, and being covered in her blood. That's when he lost a good deal of his humanity as a little boy seeing that. Now, of course, you have the guy who ends up adopting him, who it's later found out is actually his real biological father. And his character is supposed to be this moral conscience to Dexter, who's a immoral sociopath, basically. But the father, Harry, is incredibly important, informative of who Dexter becomes as he grows up. Because he sets the kid in the line of fire when he's younger because he allows the mother to take these risks even though he knows that she has these sons and probably knows, I would imagine, that one of these, Dexter, is his. He still allows the mother to put her life on the line. And when Dexter grows up and he's talking about his desire to kill things, Harry doesn't try to fight this. He doesn't try to argue against it. He's not horrified by it. Instead, he uses it to form Dexter into a vigilante. To form Dexter into a killer who kills those who are worthy to die. And who decides who's worthy to die and who's worthy to live anyway? And what do you do with predatory characters? Would Dexter have been this way if he hadn't gone through the shit he went through? Yeah, I wonder about that. And Harry, who's supposed to be this good man, is very formative of Dexter growing into a sociopath. Yeah. It's about how this good man forms a monster, grows a monster, raises a monster. You know. It's just very interesting. The show, to me, raises a lot of interesting questions. That's why I tend to watch it. And just for the suspense of it all. It's quite enjoyable. But I thought I'd post this just to see what anybody else might think about the show if they watch it. I think that's it. I could perhaps try to reshoot this, make it a little more coherent, not so rambling. But I think that's it. Alright. Have a good night.